One, two, one, two. Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Tick tock on the clock. It's about that time, y'all. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hawaiian Brians. Give it up for yourselves for making it, y'all. Give it up. Thanks for reading the emails properly. Yes, this is going to be the last show at this particular venue because we moved. Yeah, we moved right next door, right there to the Slack Key Lounge. It's going to be right there from now on Tuesdays. So make sure you get the emails or you're going to get a reggae band up here. That's cool too, you know what I mean? That's cool too. Oh, we got a couple house rules I got to let you know. If not, they're going to shut us down. I think, what tier we on? We on tier 3, tier 4? I don't care what it is outside, but in here, when you got to get up, you still got to wear your mask. Even if you got the vaccine or you're asymptomatic, put the fucking mask on. We moving down the list on tiers, like, and I'm mad, because I like my mask, you know? Like, I like my mask. You know why I like my mask? I got pretty ass eyes. Look, when I do this, man, all you see is my eyes. I look like Aquaman in this thing right here, like, yeah. I take it off, oh, messed it up. Like, oh, damn. Now I look like the Lion King or some shit, like, oh, it's crazy. Yeah, we got that, told you about that. Don't forget to tip your servers. The bathrooms are outside, and no congregating in here for some reason. You got to congregate outside if you must. Please follow us on Instagram. We got all kind of Instagrams going on for Hawaiian Brians and Comedy U. Allow me to introduce myself, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paco Loco. I'm going to be the MC for the evening, and I'm going to be introducing you some of my friends. We're going to try to make this funny. We might offend you, but we offend you. Say something like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If we make you laugh, let it go. Let's see, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. Hey, we got any old people? Any young people in the house? Young people in the house, make some noise, young people. Any old people in the house, make some noise, make some noise. Woo! I'm an old inside, like, you know, being your age is like, feeling old or young, it got nothing to do with your age. You realize that? It don't got nothing to do with your age. It got how you feel inside, because I'm in my 40s. I feel like I'm in my 80s, you know? Like, oh, like, you know what happens? Your body starts to change. It goes through this thing called a second puberty. Y'all heard of this? It's a second puberty. Your body starts changing. Like the first time, you know, you get, for guys, you get the muscles. For the girls, you get the hips and the boobs. Like, but when you get older, we get this, we start gaining different abilities. Like, one of the abilities that I can do now is I can predict the weather. Yeah, I don't need no guy hoggy telling me what it's gonna be. No, I could go outside and be like, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. You know how I know? Because my knees start hurting. Yeah, I know, like my knees start hurting. And then it's this other thing where your vision goes a little bit. You can't see as good as you do. But what you can see is bullshit. Oh, yeah, I can see bullshit from miles away. Like, I'm from the hood, I'm from the ghetto. Like, where I'm from, like, we not scared of nothing where we from. Like, we fight. You know what I mean? I'm from Philadelphia, so we learn how to, yeah. Damn, y'all know what I'm talking about. Damn, Sixers lost today. You know what I mean? But it's cool. Fuck Atlanta. Anybody from Atlanta? Well, there's only one of them. Let's jump them, y'all. But it's crazy being from Philly because we learn to fight. Because we learn to fight, like, because we grew up on Rocky. To other people, Rocky is just a movie. People from Philly, that's our religion. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what we follow everything. So I learned how to fight. So I ain't scared of no man. You know what I'm scared of? Ghost. Yeah, oh shit. Like, no, Like, I grew up in a weird house. I grew up situation, like, grew up in the ghetto. But I grew up in a haunted house, yo, for real, a haunted house. Like, we used to just have this stuff happening. It started happening right after we saw The Poltergeist. You ever see the movie The Poltergeist? Shit, The Poltergeist back in the day was the scariest thing ever. Until you look at it now you look at it now, it's just silly and shit. The most scariest thing when you look at it now is like seeing people smoke in a hospital, because they did that in the 70s. I mean, they used to smoke in a hospital. Now it's like, oh my God, But back then, like, we saw the poltergeist. And then when you see the poltergeist, everything around you, we just blamed on the devil. You know what I mean? Everything, you just blame on the devil. Then, this is what happened. Let me explain. Like, I'm with my brothers. We sitting in the house. All of a sudden, the room gets ice cold. Like, you can see the smoke coming out our breath. Like, oh my God, like, what happened? Then the TV turned on. Like, then all of a sudden, we start hearing moans. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So you know what we did? We was like, that's the devil. Like, oh shit. And we started praying, and then it went away. It's like, then later on that night, my father comes in, totally possessed by demons. Like, whoa, like y'all was so religious when I was young. Like, you know what's funny now? I believe in God, but I don't believe in religion. You know what I mean? That shit's a scam, yo. That shit's just, any meeting that you go to, and they be like, yo, we gonna give you this, we gonna give you this. But you gotta give us money. Like, you know, like, I did this before. It was called Melanuka. You know what I mean? They had me. How would they have me? Oh man, so later on in life, way later on in life, you start to debunk things that you, as you grew up, you swore was the truth. Like, there were things when I swore was the truth, and it turned out to be bullshit. For one, you know what I learned this year? That your civil rights is bullshit. Like, yeah, they take that away easy. I thought that was inalienable, right? I mean, I don't know how to spell it. But no. Later on, I moved, after I graduated college. Yeah, I graduated college. Graduated from the HBCU too, Cheney University. Like, I came back right after college. I do what every good college graduate does. And I moved back home with my mom. You know what I mean? You know what's fucked up when you go to college? Like, all my life I did everything right, and it still wound up to be fucked up. Ain't this fucked up? Like, yeah. Like, I stayed away from gangs. I stayed away from drugs. All these are societal traps that will get you. They don't tell you nothing about student loans. That's fucked up, yo. Like, student loans, like, how you gonna graduate with bad credit? It's fucked up, man. Like, I paid $100,000 to get a $13 an hour job. That's fucked up. So I go back home, move in with my mom. Then all of a sudden, we start seeing things differently. Like, it turned out I didn't live in a haunted house. It didn't. I just grew up in the ghetto. Like, we was poor. Like, we was poor. So when the ice coldness came through, turns out they just turned off the gas. That's what happens. Like, yeah, they turn off the gas on you. Turned off the electricity on us. Remember that moaning? We heard the moaning, but it was different now. It was, It turns out we just had thin walls. And they have thin walls in the ghetto, yo. They have it. Then it turns out my dad wasn't possessed by the devil. He's just an alcoholic. And that's how they come in. It's like, oh, my whole childhood is just all screwed up, yo. Like, damn. Then later on, and I try to get back to my community. And I always go back and I work with kids. I used to be a director of this summer camp. And I used to, it was a summer camp where we take kids out the ghetto and put them in the woods. First of all, I'm scared of the woods. You know what I mean? I'm scared of a lot of stuff. There's some real dangerous shit out in the woods, like deers and, you know, deers, Hawaii people, y'all know what a deer is? A deer is this huge ass animal that just steps in front of you, hop in your car, and just stops right in front of you, like, and just stares at you while you're doing 60. Like, oh. Yeah, there's lots of deers get hit by cars in Pennsylvania. But try to get back to the community, and I work with kids. I trained I got to train the counselors first, so we out there doing counselor training. And when everything's at night, everything's done, my friend comes up to me and was like, yo, I got a joint. I'm like, word? Oh, damn, I felt like I was, you know what I mean, in an army or something, because I ain't seen a joint in a long time. Like, yo, let's go smoke it. So we go out to the woods, deep out to the woods, deep out to the woods. And I know everything I'm going to say on from now on, y'all going to think it's because of the weed. It's not because of the weed. Like, it's not. It had nothing to do with it. But we out there smoking, and I smoke. I'm like Cheech and Chong. Like, I gets down. So no joint is going to get me. We sitting out to the woods, deep out to Pennsylvania Pocono Mountains. This is what we hear. Something's walking up on us, big, like Yo, it comes up on us, and then we all put our flashlights. We ain't seen that. All of a sudden we hear this. So you know, us being from the hood, we fuck out of here. We all start running like, no, he ain't gonna get me. Because either, you don't know what it is out there. So years later, I'm watching the Joe Rogan show. Y'all watch the Joe Rogan show? The Joe Rogan show, he did a whole episode on Bigfoot. And they get these scientists that actually got recordings of Bigfoot. They play the recording on TV. This is what they play. Like, yo, that's the same shit I heard. So the scientist is telling Joe Rogan, there's no animal that can make this sound. No animal. He like, for real? Joe Rogan goes, like, yo, you know what that means? I had a chance to smoke weed with Bigfoot, yo. Bigfoot. Or Joe Rogan, either or. That shit would have been cool too. You know what I mean? I want to smoke weed with Joe Rogan. That shit awesome. Joe Rogan the one that be putting me on to some shit that we should be worried about. You know what the biggest worry about today is? White supremacy. For real? I haven't met a white man better than me. Now, I mean, how is he superior to me? I'm faster, stronger, smarter. Like, he gonna be better than me, for real? Have you ever seen a white comedian on these stages? They can't say shit. They can't say nothing. You know what they can talk about? Other white people. They can talk about Karens and hillbillies all they want. But as soon as they step out their bounds, boo. Or they get canceled and shit. You know what I mean? But me, as a Puerto Rican, I can say anything I want to anybody. I'll be like, cracker ass, cracker, motherfucking honky ass. No repercussions. White man, he not superior to shit. You know what we need to be worried about? The motherfucking aliens, yo. I don't know if you're watching the news, but the U.S. government is about to come out with some stuff that there's really UFOs. They call them UAPs now. Like, oh, I'm so worried. Oh my God, I'm so worried. Like these aliens gonna take over, like for real. You know what I'm worried about? Because this been out for a while. It just hasn't been out publicly. People been talking. People been abducted. You know what they come down and talk about when they get abducted? Butt stuff. Like, oh, I'm not down with no butt stuff. Like, yo, the aliens gonna come down and do all that? Like, shh. They recently found, they got footage of a pyramid floating over the U.S. Capitol. Y'all know about this? Google it, yo. Like, we worried about the wrong shit. There's a pyramid floating over the U.S. Capitol. And the government says they don't know nothing about it, right? Then I look on a dollar bill, guess what I see? A floating pyramid. Like, come on, man. Like, you gonna tell me y'all don't know about this? Y'all lying. And you know why I know they lying? Because look at the technology we have. We got these cell phones. You can go anywhere, do anything on that cell phone. Anybody know how to make a cell phone? No. Anybody know how to fix a cell phone? No. Back in my day, you had broke TV, broke radio. They had radio shops so they could fix it. Nobody, you turn it off, turn it on. Turn it off and turn it on. And if you can't, that don't fix it, just give it back. They'll give you another one and shit. You can call tech support. And then some guy with an Indian accent starts talking. They all got Indian accents for real. Like, oh, I think the aliens got Indian accents. Yo, like, oh, I'm so scared. Like, I'm so scared. You know why I think it's rich? Because there's a lot of corrupt leaders out here. There's a lot of corrupt leaders. And I think the deal is that they'll give us cell phones if we give them butt stuff. Oh, Zam, Gina. Ladies and gentlemen, don't Google this shit. I ain't lying. Yo, but we gotta come together, though. We gotta come together. You know why we gotta come together? We gotta come together, black, white, gay, straight. We gotta come together for real. Because we gotta fuck these aliens up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they gonna come over here. Ain't nothing gonna unite us more than the aliens coming down. I'll fuck me up some aliens, dog. I'm scared, but you know what I'm scared of? That they come down and they sexy. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh shit. If they come down and they sexy, yeah, we gonna fuck them. Yeah. So bad. That's the stuff I'll be worried about. You know why I talk about this stuff? Because I smoke good weed, yo. I smoke the good weed, yo. Share. Oh, share, I got some. Oh, we got you. If you go start seeing what I see, that's what's gonna happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna keep the show moving on. We got a whole lineup of comedians that's gonna be right here for you. And the first one we got is the open mic session. And coming up first, Jimmy. Jimmy, where you at? Jimmy, Chocolate Dog, Jimmy.
What's up? Thank you, Paco. Thank you. What's up? Hey, everybody. This is weird. I'm gonna take my mask off. I feel protected with this plexiglass. How's everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? I can barely see y'all. I got two lenses on me with these. I feel like one of those dogs at Petland. Remember those dogs? Just waiting. Can you pick me? I'm just staring at myself. Really, that's all I can see. But I hope you out there. Get me, peekaboo, right there. All right. How's everybody doing? I feel a little energy. We need to pick it up. Let's, you want me to do some jogs? Get our blood flowing? Thank you. All right. Where my local folks at? Any locals out there? Nah, they at home. Virus. They just like being at home. Local people love being at home. I don't even know what the fuck I'm here. I'd rather be at home watching Netflix. Chilling. Giggling. There's a giggle. Yeah, dude, this plexiglass is tripping me out. I love it. I like it. I feel like I could do anything. Y'all throw shit at me. I got protection. Feel like I'm invaders. Remember that video game? Pew, pew. Remember that? Oh, man. I know I might look it, but I'm not from here. I'm actually from Pensacola, Florida. Any Florida people? Down south, where my southern folk at?
South Beach.
We at home too, because y'all got too many fucking rules out this bitch. In the south, ain't nobody care. Ain't wearing nothing. You can't tell southern people to do shit. We'll say no, or we'll give you the mainland shaka. Y'all know what that is? There you go. You know it. What's up, bro? Keep it moving, motherfucker. Leave me alone. That's what that means. Here it means keep it moving, motherfucker. Leave me alone. Same thing. Translatable. The South and Hawaii have a lot to meet in the middle. That's why I love being here. Myself, I've lived here for 10 years. It's been a beautiful 10 years. And I learned a lot. I learned that the way I look is the best look to fucking have. Just simple, slippers, shorts, t-shirt, brown. Passport, you're good. It's better than the COVID passport. Brown skin, just be that, and you just slide through. Like, you're just in, you hold a box at the back of a restaurant, they'll just let you in. They think you're there for a reason. I love Aloha shirts. Y'all notice those? That's what people wear in a professional capacity. They wear the brightest fucking shirt in the world to go to work at an office. It's like working with a bunch of detectives. Right? Scary Aloha shirts, or racist. That's what they use it on the mainland for. I'm really upset about that, by the way. The racists took the Aloha shirts. Why? Why'd you take that from me? That was such a happy shirt, and now I just see hate every time I go into the office. Oh yes, don't be afraid to laugh, y'all. I know I'm from Florida. I got my vaccine, don't worry. I got my vaccine at the best place you can get it, the most trustworthy place. Walmart. Yeah, I went up there, I talked to the nurse. The nurse was telling me, hey, you're here for the vaccine? I say, yeah, I am. I'm ready to go. She goes over like, you're gonna feel lightheadedness, a prick, because you're stabbing me with a needle. And, the basic stuff, so I sit down, she's like, okay, we're ready to administer the Janssen & Janssen vaccine. And I was like, Janssen & Janssen? Janssen & Janssen? That's not what I hear on the news, man. I thought I was gonna get the Johnson & Johnson one. I was really concerned, so I started getting up. She's like, no, sir, you don't understand. I was like, ma'am, look, I don't want your Sam's version of the vaccine, okay? I want the real deal, that Johnson & Johnson with the baby on it. Give me that one. You got that one? She's like, no, sir. She gave me the papers. Janssen. I'm just stupid. And now I got the vaccine, and I have a tail. Oh, man. Having a tail as an Asian guy. Super Saiyan. How's everybody? Okay. All right. I don't see a lot of Asian people here. Any Asian people? They're like ninjas. They're hiding. They're working in the back. That's where my Asian folks at. There you go. There you go. My one bro. Hey, man, what's going on? The island's changing, man. Oh, no. The tourists are coming back. Traffic's really shitty. When are they going to make that rail? Never. Oh, well. Tourists will have to keep driving U-Haul trucks.
Lazy River.
Lazy River. Lazy River on the island? We're already too lazy. Speaking of lazy, just got my light. I think I'm done here, guys. You guys have been great. Thanks to the plexiglass. Peace.
Jimmy Changa! Give it up for Jimmy, y'all. Jimmy Changa. You know, it's one of the craziest things living in Hawaii. Like, last couple years ago, they was protesting that we should only have one job in Hawaii. I wish I had. I got 6 jobs, yo. I got 6 motherfucking. I bust my ass every day, like, just to be broke. It just, once again, like, it's so bad, so bad. Like, one of my jobs that I actually kind of enjoy is Ubering. I drive Uber. Uber pay really good, yo. Uber's, that's where y'all recognize me from, right? I know. Everybody, I used to be famous for other stuff like DJing and MCing and doing comedy and doing all this other stuff. Now, I'm famous for driving Uber. Like, this is crazy. Like, people be, like, screaming my name as they pass by, but don't know my name. Like, hey, that's my Uber driver. Like, yo, like, because I only drive at night. And driving at night, it makes me feel like Batman. Like, for real, like, I just go around just saving people. Like, people like, you're the only Uber out here. Like, I got you, dog. Like, so it's crazy. Like, they say that I'm preventing drinking and driving. People rather take an Uber. Please call an Uber. In fact, holler at me after the show. I'll help you get home. Like, but it's crazy because, like, it's also like a game of Pokemon Go. Y'all remember Pokemon Go? Yeah. Pokemon Go is this video game where you actually have a map and you go around. And then you see like little monsters and you capture the monsters, like just like Uber, like yo, it's like, but for real, just going around and all of a sudden I see them from far away. I'm like, yo, there he goes right there. That's a drunkosaur. Like yeah, like get in drunkosaur. It's either drunkosaurs or horosauruses, either or. Like in the middle of the night, that's all who's moving, like drunk people and whores. Like so it's bad. Like I love it though. It's cool. It's a great job. One of the things they really got me worried about now is like human trafficking. Yeah, I'm trained in discovering human trafficking, like, and I had to look it up. It's real bad. Like, I'm looking at it, but they be like, if somebody gets in your car and they talk too much, they could be a victim of human trafficking. Like, if they get in your car and they don't say nothing, that could be human trafficking. Or they get in your car by themselves like, yo, they just got me thinking everything is human trafficking. Like, oh shit. And one time I actually had to report this. Like, there was this girl getting in the car, and she gets in the car and she starts crying. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to get my human trafficking award. Like, I'm gonna save this girl. Like, so she's in the back crying, and then I had to go pick somebody else up. So I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, so I'm gonna go pick up this guy. They start talking in the back seat. Turns out somebody in her family died. Like, damn. Fuck. Now I gotta call the police and shit. Like, no, call it off. Call it off. Like, no. Because I am such a Karen, yo. Like, yo, I may look Puerto Rican, but I be snitching. Oh no. Like, I'm such a good snitch. They made me a professional snitch. I'm also a resident advisor in my apartment building. So yeah, like, you turn up the music, I'm gonna call the cops. I got my neighbor, he's gonna be performing here tonight. He don't know this, but I called the cops on him one time. I'm sorry, Locks, my bad. I called the cops on this next young lady. I thought she was a victim of human trafficking, but she's not. She's a comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all see why when she get up here. Ladies and gentlemen, please show some aloha to my friend Jasmine Bautista.
Thank you, Paco. Oh, how's it going, guys? Give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight. Yeah, you might have recognized me as the person who was taking your money earlier. Or maybe you recognize me because it's like, oh, that's the girl who solves mysteries with the talking dog. Thank you. Oh God, I know, I get it. There's like something about my vibe that seems like I've used jinkies as a safe word before. I get it. It's weird because when people meet me for the first time, they just immediately assume that I own a cat. And like, you know what they say, the bigger the glasses, the more cats people expect you to have. So, got 5 cats at home. Thank you. Oh, it's like, I think we're reaching a point of our lives where the coronavirus is somewhat fading. Like, I remember now we can wear masks outdoors, right? Like, are you guys doing that? You guys letting your mouths breathe freely? Like, it's weird because I'm gonna miss masks because I've been using my mask to hide my double chin this entire time. Anyone else? Like, anyone else just started growing a travel pillow around their neck? Like, whew. Like during quarantine, like I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God. Since when did I start growing a fanny pack? Like, I am ready to travel. I'm gonna miss masks so much that I wrote a whole bunch of one-liners. Can I share it with you guys? Yeah, they're gonna be really corny. So face masks are a lot like condoms. People only put them on after you tell them you can't enter without it. Thank you. I think Hawaii's been doing a great job of mandating face masks because now I'm seeing more discarded face masks in Chinatown than I do needles. We're supposed to be supporting that. I don't know whose side you guys are on. What's a serial killer's favorite kind of face mask? Disposable. Thank you. I know, very genius writing. Prepared to go on SNL now. What's a garbage man's favorite kind of face mask? Disposable. Thank you. I like my men like how I like my face mask. Disposable. Black. Disposable. You guys are crazy. Oh, Papa was talking about Uber earlier. I also Ubered to be here tonight, all the way from Eva fucking Beach. Yeah, so if anyone wants to give me a ride home after, would really appreciate that. Guys, my Uber driver, he was, I don't know, he was like nice, but I didn't care for the conversation we were having. He started telling me about his day. He was like, oh, I went to Ross today to go find some pants. And I'm like, cool, tell me more. And he's like, well, I found these pants, but then I didn't get the pants because the pants were soft. And I was confused. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Like, you don't like soft pants? Like, what is the issue? And then without a beat, he just goes, well, I think soft pants is gay. Like, what? What? I'm sorry, since when does the softness of your clothes determine your sexuality now? Like, is there any guy in here that can admit willingly that they own some pretty soft-ass pants? Any dude? Yeah? Dude, okay, so have you ever wanted to suck a dick, sir? See, exactly. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, I'm thinking all sorts of things. Like, does this guy in his free time, like, does he go to protest fabric softener? Like, is that his fight? Like, I'm just imagining, like he goes to his local Walmart, he's holding up a sign, and it says, like, it's Adam and Eve, not Downey and Steve. Like, some stupid bullshit like that. Like, I was thinking, like, someone needs to tell this man that when people come out of the closet, they're not coming out of linen closets. Like, sir, it's Pride Month. Like, come on. By the way, he kept talking. He was like, oh, well, call me old-fashioned, but I like my pants to be hard and rough. And I'm like, okay, okay, so how is it that you don't want to come off as gay, but then you say the gayest possible thing you could say? Like, Jesus Christ, this man does not deserve pajamas. Oh, man. I don't know if you can tell by my general demeanor, but I am single. What? If anyone still wants to give me a ride home after. Gotcha. Guys, I think I'm starting to figure out what kind of men I'm really into. Like, I found out that I want a guy who has like a lot of layers to him. And I was telling my friend this, and she was like, oh, that's so cool. So you want someone who's complex. You want someone who's like tough on the outside, who's like a sweet, sensitive soul on the inside. I can dig that. That's hot. I'm just looking at her like, oh no, I meant like a lot of layers, like a trench coat. Anyone else? No, just some weird sick fantasy I've had. You guys ever want to fuck someone who wears a trench coat? Like, I don't know about you guys, but no one here can admit that they've ever been disappointed by someone in a trench coat, right? Right? But I guarantee everyone here has been disappointed by someone in a tank top before. Like, like for some reason, wearing a trench coat, that's some like big dick energy right there. Because who the fuck wears a trench coat? Confident people, that's who. You guys know Inspector Gadget? Yeah? Dude, that guy fucks. Like, for sure. Like, there's gotta be some deleted episode where he's like, go, go, Gadget, monster penis. One of those things, I'm in for it. I was having a thought today, and people don't like the police. We don't like them. But I was thinking, like, if we defund the police, what is gonna happen to McGruff the crime dog? Like, are we canceling him too? Do you guys remember McGruff? Like, he was this dog who was like the mascot of like a campaign to bring crime awareness. He was into stopping child abductions. He was like the neighborhood watchdog. He also wore a trench coat. Have you guys seen McGruff? Dude, that's a hot dog. Like, for real, he's brunette. Like, his voice sounds like Batman. It's great. Like, I was looking at him and I was thinking, like, wow, I really want McGruff to get McGruff with me. What? I feel like no one wants to give me a ride home now after. You're just like, we can see why she's single for sure. Like, and you know what? I'm gonna keep on continuing with the McGruff bit. If we're defunding him, right? Like, how do we break news to McGruff that he's being canceled? Like, does you think the police chief has to sit him down and like, look, McGruff, you need to sit. Okay, now drop your badge. Drop it. Thank you. I know, they're really stupid. Look, I can't help it, okay? Like, you guys ever watched The Chronicles of Narnia? You guys remember that character, Mr. Tumnus? Yeah, that guy was also my sexual awakening, so, you can tell that I have very specific taste in men. My last boyfriend, though, he was human. He wasn't an animal, just letting you guys know. He had a foot fetish. Anyone else here like feet? Someone in here is lying. Someone secretly likes feet in here. Yeah, one brave person. No, that's awesome. I feel like people are always like shitting on people who have foot fetishes. But, like, here's the thing. It's so easy to date someone with a foot fetish because all you need is a foot. Like, that's it. Like, that's the bare minimum. If you got 5 toes, you already have a sexy foot, right? And I'm brown, so the thing that, like, turned him on the most is that I could pick shit up with my feet. And he was very impressed. Like, I'd be picking up all sorts of things, like freaking laundry, like like something that fell off the table, his dick, like all sorts of things with my foot. And my mom hated that. Like she didn't know about the dick part, but she was like, she hated the fact that I could do that. She was like, Jasmine, that's not very ladylike of you. And I'm like, Mom, you know what's not ladylike? Limiting my true potential. Yeah, so I dated this guy for 2 years just to piss my mom off. Like that's what happened. And then eventually he left me for someone with an extra toe. So it's possible that you could have a sexier foot. I am gonna end on this note. That same guy I dated, the reason why it didn't work out for a number of reasons, but one of those reasons was one time he told me, he's like, Jasmine, I want you to go down on me, dressed as a maid. And I'm like, is that because I'm Filipino? Like, come on, dude. It's 2021. I think Filipinos can be whatever the hell we want to be now, right? Like, we don't need to be hotel maids or McDonald's employees or 7-Eleven cashiers. I just described my whole family tree right there. We don't have to be any of that. Like, I was thinking, like, what if I go down on you dressed as an astronaut? Right? That's pretty hot. Like, it's fine. Like, I can cut a hole in the helmet. Like, it's okay. If you guys are thinking, like, oh, why don't you just take the helmet off? It's because wearing a helmet is the sexiest part about being an astronaut. Like, if you're gonna slap me in the face with your penis, like, I want you to do it while I'm a scientist trying to find a cure for cancer. Right? Yeah? Geez, she can agree with me. I think it's pretty cool. Look, in my next relationship, I want someone, like, I want him to go down on me while I'm the president of the United States. Yeah? Yeah? And I want him to wear that blue dress too, that little slut. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Give it up for your host, Paco Loco.
Jasmine Baptiste, y'all! Hello, Jasmine. She's so funny. I got you. I'll take you home. She don't accept rides from me because I only got lesbian friends. Because if they straight, I try to fuck them. And then they don't want to be my friend no more. Like, oh, I'm sorry. This next fella, I called the cops on him for playing his reggae music too loud. He lives in my building, but he's still a good friend. I tried. Sorry, dog. But he's a good friend of mine, y'all. Very close friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to make some noise for Long Locks.
Go on. My senior. I'm not from here. I'm from the #1 island, see? Jamaica, see? Yeah. You want to hear a joke? See. Why did the cow jump over the moon? Blood clot, girl. You must say why. Now we got to do it all over again. Why did the cow jump over the moon? Because them farmers' hands were cold. I love the island here. It reminds me of my own town. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I got you. I saw it. He was like, what is this? What is going on? I didn't sign up. I can't understand the guy. Right? But it's cool. We totally understand. I still got him, man. It doesn't matter. He was into it like, oh. So they got the guy, he called reggae. Okay. Jeez. But it's cool. It's all right. I get everybody. I start like that just to see how judgmental the crowd is. You know what I mean? I gotta know. Because my grandfather, he's like a full-blown Cherokee. So if I would have came out like, everybody would have been like, what is going on? This guy, come on. Jeez Louise with extra cheese. Listen, the energy's a little tad low for me, guys. So I'm gonna ask you to do something for me. When I say what's up with the what's up, I need everybody to say what's up, okay? 1, 2, 3. One time for the one time. What's up with the what's up?
What's up?
Hey! See, I like y'all now. listen, I'm from Philadelphia, and I'm new to this island, so it's all. Who said West Philly?
Southwest Philly.
Hey, Southwest Philly in the building. 215 shout out. This table right here, I love y'all. Y'all the best of the night. Finished, okay? I'm done. Listen, being from Philly and living on this island, it's a culture shock. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this was my first airplane ride. It was like 13 hours. Okay, and I said, I'm not doing any layovers. I want a straight flight. I didn't know it was so long. I fell asleep 18 times. By the time I got here, I woke up, I got my Uber, he dropped me off in Waikiki. I said, dropped me off in a Crazy Rich Asian movie. What is going on here? I didn't know about the cultural things, differences. I didn't know it was going to be so many Asians, honestly. I thought we won that war. I don't know what was going on. But I can remember like the first day, like just arriving here and walking up to my apartment. And I'm a Philly guy. I got Jordans on, some jeans, and a hoodie. Straight off the plane, like. And I get up to the door of my new apartment that I just put some money down on the lease for, right? And my roomie, he like, yo man, you gotta take your sneakers off and leave them outside. What? Yo, I wasn't ready for that. I was like, yo, these are $250 retail. I can resell them right now for $350, homie. I'm not leaving them outside. You expect me to leave my shoes outside? Listen, you know where I'm from. I'm not getting got the first day I get here. It's not happening. Like, I'm not that stupid. Like, no. So he's like, no, man, it's a cultural thing. Look, all of our neighbors got these shoes. I said, I don't care about what nobody else do. You don't listen to your mom? I politely picked up my Jordans. I took them off. I tucked them under my arm, and we walked inside the apartment. And I placed them safely under my bed. I was like, they're not getting me. But then, after being here a couple months, I learned. I was like, oh, man, they are trustworthy. I should leave my shoes outside. You know what I mean? But you want to know what made me trust y'all? Those crosswalks. Yeah, they should have those everywhere. Because the first time, me and my roomie, the same roomie, he comes up and is like, yo, come on, we're going to cross this street. And he just proceeds to walk into the traffic flow. And I'm like, yo. He's like, no, they're going to stop for me. What? He's walking across. Cars on both sides are coming to a halt. I'm like, yo, is this a magic trick? I'm still at the corner like, no, I don't trust him. Right? But no, they let me pass. I said, oh my gosh, they have so much respect and aloha for my legs. Every time I get to a corner now, to a crosswalk, stick my chin up in the air, poke my chest out, and all I say walking across the street is, they respect my legs. And I get to the other side and I say, aloha, mahalo. And a rainbow pops up and everything. It's cool, it's great. Like this island, they have so much aloha, like it's so much. You know what I mean? It's a bit excessive, because coming from Philly, it's a little bit more gangster there, okay? And here it's not so gangster. You guys have tremendous aloha, okay? But one of the first things what was weird to me that I noticed was y'all have like gangster birds. Now, if you don't know, I'm gonna explain, because see, back home, all the birds they got wings, so they just fly to the top of the telephone pole line, and they sit there, and if you walk past, luckily you could get pooed on. They say it's luck, but that's where they are, because they got wings. They're birds. Here, I don't know if it's too hot, the humidity's crazy, they don't want to fly, but your birds don't fly. When I was walking to the event tonight, I keep keys on me. There was a little bird gate right there. I'm walking past. None of the birds use their wings to fly away. This is what they hit me with. And then you go look up at them. Like, what? birds don't use their wings. What's going on with this? I don't understand. I'm like, it's got to be too hot. It's a thing. But then, I was sitting outside the other day and I seen a cockroach. Now I know water bugs, okay? I'm from Philly. Y'all know water bugs, right? Listen, I seen a water bug and I was like, oh, I stopped on the ground to get him away from me. Do you know this water bug took off? Like he had a jetpack on him? I was like, yo, they birds don't even fly, but the water bugs got jetpacks? What's going on out here? This evolution is ridiculous, man. Like this island, it's too much, man. Y'all got extra aloha, y'all got cockroaches with jetpacks. What is going on here, Hawaii? You know what I mean? It's just kind of weird to me. Like, and the fact is, like, okay, it's so much aloha here. Honestly, I've never seen a stray dog. There's no stray dogs here on island. There's a guy who lives, he's homeless, at the end of Kapahulu. He has 19 dogs with him. And take care of all of them. I'm like, yo, how, you need to give some of these dogs up. Where's the SPCA, like, when you need them? Where's Peter? Like, this is ridiculous. All his dogs are well trained. He was walking them one day, he says, halt. They all stop. I was like, man, this guy is good. But you will never catch a stray dog here, because they got so much aloha. Every dog has a home. Guaranteed. What's weird, though, is that dogs have 4 legs, right? They can run really fast. Here, they don't walk their dogs. They push them in a stroller. Like, it's the weirdest thing, because I mean, you know, strollers are for little babies, and I see this lady walking down the street, and she just puts her stroller, and I look inside, I'm like, whoa, that's a hairy baby. And then I was like, oh, that's her little puppy. Wow. Why do you guys, that's so much aloha. You know how much aloha that is? That's so much love to push a 4-legged animal. Like, he wants to run, man. And they got the fancy strollers with the drop top. The little dog is just sitting outside there with paws on it. I'm like, what is going on? This is ridiculous. I like it, though. I mean, I love it. It's great. It's awesome. You guys do have a lot of stray cats.
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing, all right? But again, the aloha is at the peak. My neighbor, her name is Miss Wu. Miss Wu goes out every night around like 7 o'clock just to make a mound of kibble for all of the stray cats for her. No, Miss Wu, this is why we have a problem here. We can't keep doing this. These are the strongest cats in the world. Like back home, all the stray cats look straggly. They got half tails. Here, your cats are robust. Okay? They got those little back muscles and everything. You ever walk down the street at night and you see their eyes reflected in the light? I don't walk down that street. No, I can't do it. I'm like, oh, they demon, feline demons. Jesus, what is going on? This is weird up here. I don't like this plexiglass. Do you guys feel safe? No, I don't feel any safer either. It's weird. This right here, it keep throwing me off because I keep seeing myself and I'm like, hey, the dude in the red shirt. Hey, boy. This, I don't know. It's weird. So, I know you guys, as you can see, okay, I don't like calling it, don't call me black, okay? Just don't do it. Please don't. That's a color. Call me chocolate, okay? Call me chocolate. I don't mind because this is rich, okay? This got flavor and all kinds of culture. Just call me chocolate. That's what I like, okay? And my chocolatiness, seeing this, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm visiting my friend in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's like, hey man, wow, this is the conversation we can visit your friend in jail. Because y'all don't know. Yo, what's up, man? You good? I'm on the other side like, yeah, I'm good. I'm out here. I'm in the free world. I can't visit you. How are you doing? Man, I'm good. I'm holding it down, cuz. You sound way too excited. And then at the end of the conversation, I was always like, that's the connection. Because we can't hug or shake hands. It's okay. I don't know, it's weird. It feels like I'm a president or something. I feel like Biden behind this, giving a speech. Oh, this is weird. I like it. All right. Let's get into the good stuff. You guys look so nice tonight. It's all romantic and everything. You got a little candle. Look at you. He like, look, I took you to a little show. It's $10, but yeah, shoot, I got candles. Look, baby, you got a candlelit dinner right now. You see that? Hawaiian Brians. Give it up. Clap that big clap, yeah. I see, it was somebody making like. I don't know, it's been weird. Like, lately things just been real weird. Because of the pandemic and everything, they're making us wear these masks. I don't know about you, but like, me being from Philly, when I came here and the pandemic broke out, I was going to the store, surrounded by Asians in masks, I don't know. I feel like I'm surrounded by ninjas. Like, every time I go to Target, I feel like somebody just like, start throwing ninja stars. Why do I have to feel like a target when I'm just trying to shop? I don't know. This is weird. It's like, this is what we're here doing now. We're in a pandemic, and all right, that's what it is. And I work. I'm like, I guess I'm essential like the oils now because I gotta work because I'm in the medical field, and literally like I have to wear a mask like 90% of my day. You know what I mean? And it's weird. Like I don't like it. I really hate it. It's really, I know I'm protecting you, I'm protecting myself, whatever. It's too much recycled air. Like, I feel like it's like an airplane fart. You know what I mean? It just keeps coming back to me. This one day, like, I didn't brush my teeth because I was running late. Yeah. Soon as I put the mask on, I'm like, ugh. And I was like, oh. I felt like I was fumigating myself. I'm like, what is going on here? Oh, like 1 minute? All right, I got 1 minute left. All right, see, I got my daughter in the crowd tonight. I know it's a adult show, but I brung her. She can Philly, she can handle it. And we were reading the other night, you know, because I like to read books and just educate her, right? But it was weird because she asked me this question that had me baffled, and I'm gonna tell you. So we seen the word, I think the word was daughter, right? And then later on, we seen laughter. And she was like, Dad, if they're spelled the same, right? Daughter and laughter, why didn't I pronounce the same? And I was like, sheesh, I don't know. It should be laughter, right? It's not laughter. But then I was like, ooh. I thought about it for a while by myself, and I was like, shouldn't slaughter be slafter? I don't know, that's weird to me. You ever, like, your kids are so good that they're like, she baffled me, and I was like, whoa. And I thought about something else, and I was like, I really don't understand that. Like, the English language is weird. Like, remember gay was just happy, have a gay old time? No? It's got to do with, like, chocolatey stuff now. All right, man, my name's Lux. Thank you guys. One time for the one time. What's up with the what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Long Locks. One more time for Long Locks. I love Long Locks because when he came here, like, he's straight from Philly. I was like, yo, I'm from Philly too. Like, just be friends. And we comedians, like, it's crazy and shit. Like, it's crazy being, because he asked me, first thing he asked me is like, yo, so you been here, I've been here 15 years. He's like, yo, you feel like you local, right? You been here 15 years? Like, nah, I don't feel local, dog. This shit feel like a 15-year vacation, though. Like, it felt awesome. Like, you see things here that you would never ever see in Philadelphia. Like, you know what you see here? Like, rainbows. Yeah, whales. You ever see a whale? Like, yo, you can see a whale from Waikiki. Like, for real. Like, you see things like girls in bikinis. Yeah, you don't see that shit in Philly. If you see a girl in a bikini in Philadelphia, go get her. Like, oh, go get her. Like, oh, somebody done slipped something in her thing. Like, go get her. Like, it's crazy. There's a lot of things that's in here in Hawaii that, for real, like, you could get away with as a girl that you can't get away with a guy. Like, for me, like, I could pull my shirt up right now. Look, no cheers, no screaming. Like, but if a girl pulls out her chest, like, everybody, all the guys at least, yeah! Like, she might get jewelry, might get money, like, damn, but it's crazy, like. Then they got these things called the thongs back in my, we call them the G-strings. And the bikini and the thongs, like, you know, like girls can walk around with that all day, and guys gotta pretend like we don't see it. You know what I mean? We just be like, oh shit, like, but we all looking like, oh my God. Like, ladies, if y'all was to know what goes through our heads when you wear a thong bikini, y'all wouldn't wear thong bikinis, because every guy's looking at you. Every guy, and then we all get happy when we do see a bikini. Like, it don't matter race, creed, color. You see a girl in a bikini, like, then we look at each other, like, yeah, like, it's crazy. But guys better not come out with no thong bikinis and with your stuff all out. No, like, no, you fuck around and get arrested for indecent exposure, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you our next comedian. She's just like Mac Dre from the Bay all day. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeen Yee.
The hell is my jewelry and money? Nah, I don't need jewelry from y'all. I'll get mine from Target, where I can throw some ninja stars. Now, if Long Locks gets to be called chocolate, I guess I should be what? Soy latte? Soy sauce latte? True to form, a little darker here in California, or in Hawaii. I'm from California. Any Bay Area folks here? One sad comedian back there. So I am Chinese. I am. So I just want to apologize for bringing over the Rona. I just love my bat meat cupcakes. I just like to nibble at the cartilage. Like, it's so good. It's so good. I am Chinese. I am. So I do play an instrument. The gong. No. The flute. No, I only play animate objects. Now, you all are a pretty smart crowd, and we should get the energy up here a little bit. On the count of 3, I want everyone to guess, what instrument do I play? On the count of 3, what instrument do I play? 1, 2, 3. I heard someone say the harp, laid and loud, just like the way I come, and actually, I heard some people say violin. Make some noise if you said violin. Racist. Who said piano? Make some noise if you said piano. Someone in the back is also racist. And correct. I play both violin and the piano. I do. So I play both of those, but also I rap. Who wants to hear me rap? Okay. I'm gonna do Kanye West Gold Digger because I am. Single men, make some noise. All right, loud and in the front, just the way I like it. All right, this is Gold Digger dedicated to you, sir.